when you were dreaming about being like a Hollywood studio writer,
Yeah,
were you
yeah.
dreaming about being a hack?
No, I was dreaming about getting really pretty girls to go on dates with me,
Well,
and
you do that anyway.
well, I wasn't when I was dreaming about being a Hollywood writer. I was a shy fat kid who had to, and I wasn't the quarterback of my high school, and
Mm,
I didn't know a musical instrument, so I couldn't take the route that a lot of, kind of fat, chubby, insecure kids do, which is become a rock star or at least
hmm
join a band. So I thought, well, there's a lot of pretty women around movies. They like to hang around the movie. They're in Hollywood, so
Don't
I'm
tell
going to go
me
there.
that's really the reason. Come on. I think
That
writing,
is, Nicole, if you're
yeah,
straight, that's the reason all men do anything
yeah,
ever in the world.
I hear that. I
Okay.
get it.
Um, so the
But
only
I was
reason, anytime a kid's 16 years old and struggling with women, they're not saying, I'm gonna go make society a better place and be a really, really nice guy. They're like, how can I get the girl that the quarterback's getting? Oh, maybe I could become a really rich hedge funder, or I could become a rock star, or I could become a whatever. I'm just
yeah.
kidding, kind of, but not really. No, I
No,
mean,
but what I'm trying to get at is I think that I think that art, being an artist, being a writer, I think it's kind of like a gift from God. You're kind of this vessel. I don't know. Like, I don't think you chose to be a writer. I think it chose you, right?
well, yeah, yeah, that is right, and but not exactly that simple. I couldn't do anything. I really didn't know what I was going to do. So, I mean, my story was is I was out of college and I didn't know what I was going to do with my life, and I had no real skills, and I wasn't a good student. And I just smoked a lot of pot in college, and I followed around the Grateful Dead. And
That's what I did. I
well,
smoked tons of weed and followed the Dead in high
yeah,
school.
with
My
the Dead
green
was
beetle. It was the
which
Dead.
Dead?
Jerry was dead.
Well,
So it was just
there is,
the Dead.
yeah. I did the real Dead. I mean, there was
Wow.
someone called Jerry Garcia in my band that I followed around, and that kind of made a difference within the experience. To tell you the truth,
I
it's a
just
little bit
went
of a difference.
I just went to his house a few months ago in San Fran to check it
Yeah,
out. Yeah. In
yeah,
Haight-Ashbury.
sure. 710, 710
Yeah.
Haight Ashbury. So no, I wasn't really. I didn't know what to do. I wasn't really educated well. I didn't know, like, I couldn't, like. So, anyways, a friend of mine. I was in Chicago and it was cold, and I was like so confused about what I was going to do for my life. I was in finance and I
God.
worked down there, and I was like, I can't do this. Like, it's compelling to me because a lot of that appeals to me. These guys were
Right.
wild and they would party all night. I'm like, but I'll die. I'll die very soon if this is my life. I'll die. I knew
Yeah.
it.